Hey, what's good, guys? Figured it would be worth giving a quick general update on what I'm experiencing and kind of where I'm at on day 213 of this semen retention streak as I'm recording this. And I've made a ton of other videos today that I'll post later about different stuff, but if you followed along, you've kind of seen me talk about how the last few weeks it's felt like I've been in a flat line, and just like the emotions and everything have been like really deep and really intense, and the kind of stuff, guys, where it's like it's a rut. You get stuck in this rut, and all you can do is what it feels like is just hang on for dear life, like white knuckle grip. Not that gripping, just like white knuckle grip, holding on to the streak and just letting what happens. And it's really shitty, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It is really, really shitty. And if you haven't heard me explain this, the reason that I think it happens, this is my theory anyways, is our nervous systems are only wired to hold so much energy. So when we start to get more and accumulate more, our nervous system can't hold that energy as well, and then we get urges. It's like, I have to release this energy. I have so much energy, I can't like hold on to it. And then eventually you keep holding, and your nervous system upregulates to be able to hold that. But now that you're able to hold a new amount of energy, now your body says, well, fantastic. Now I've got more energy to work with. Now we can finally start addressing the projects and healing at a level that we weren't able to, the projects we weren't able to get to because this idiot wouldn't give us enough energy to handle that stuff. You know what I mean? So then you hit the flatline period where you're like, this feels really shitty. I feel like I'm not getting better or improving. And in fact, it feels like I'm getting worse, and like I'm really upset and angry, my emotions, I'm grieving, I'm sad, and like all this stuff starts to come up, and there's this period of time where you're like, I don't enjoy watching my TV shows or movies anymore. I don't like doing all this stuff I normally did. I kind of just want to sleep. And your body is going through a deep healing during that amount of time. I feel like I just crossed another one of those. And every time another one happens, guys, I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. I thought I worked through all of these, but no, it's like an onion, right? Every layer of the onion, you keep hitting a deeper thing, a deeper layer that needs to be healed and worked on and released. So I feel like I'm just kind of coming out of that. One thing that I have noticed, guys, is I've talked a lot about dry fasting on this channel, and you'll notice I haven't talked about it in a while because I haven't been focusing on it in a while. But today I said, screw it. I'm gonna dry fast today. So it's like 6 p.m. right now, and I haven't eaten since dinner last night, or drank, I guess. So I'm approaching 24 hours here of just like no food, no water. And it's funny, it's a little counterintuitive. You would think that would hinder you, but there's a lot to it. There's actually a book that I reference a lot if you want to learn more about it. It's called The Phoenix Protocol. Great book. So the longest I've ever done is 5 days. I'm not, by the way, a doctor or a practitioner, whatever, medical or anything, guys. Like, do your own research. I'm not telling you to do something or not to do something, but I actually documented my 5-day journey on that on my channel. If you go all the way back to like day 26 or 30 or somewhere around there, you can go find that. But I will tell you this, guys. When I finally muster up the strength and the the strength and determination to do this again, it's always fantastic. And your body's always going to fight you on it because there's addictions around food and everything, is what I'm realizing. But my motivation is through the roof today. My nasal breathing, for any of you that are dealing with breathing issues and have had immune system issues or intestinal things that have caused breathing, look into this. This is a really big thing for me that when I get on a 24-hour streak, my breathing is just getting so much better. And it's like your breathing gives you so much more life, just a lift for the day and optimism and energy for the day. Yeah. So that's been really good for me. I would encourage you, if you are going through Flatlines, guys, prayer, meditation, fasting are like the triple threat for really pushing your way through the hard days. And just like getting yourself through. Fasting, guys, I can't highlight that enough. It is a big deal. Do your research, pick whatever type you want. I don't care, like do whatever you want. After years of doing some crazy ones, I did a 10-day water fast, a bunch of like 3-5-day water fast, stuff like that. I've come to the conclusion now that I would prefer to do dry fasting. It is very advanced though. I would not recommend everybody do it. It will detox you very quickly. But the understanding is that 1 day of dry fasting is the equivalent to 3 days of water fasting. So if you don't want to go do like a long ass water fast, you can do less days of a dry fast, right? Because with that equivalent, I just did a 3-day water fast in 1 day, and I'm like still good, guys. My energy is great. And what I'm also finding is when I have a task at hand, guys, that I need to conquer, that I am procrastinating on, that I do not want to do, that I am unmotivated, maybe there's fear or underlying emotions that are blocking me, I will get on a dry fast. And when I approach 18 to 24 hours, I freaking conquer the thing. I was dealing with that with a big old like meta ads for growing Spotify playlist course that we teach in our Anthem network for teaching artists how to grow their music and everything. And I just knew it was going to be a freaking beast of a course to conquer. And it ended up taking us like 50 hours combined to do it. I probably spent 35 hours on that thing. And I didn't want to start it, but once I locked the F in on my dry fast, motivation, clear head, no brain fog, just like attack mode. And I've realized that quite a bit. And as I'm going through, traditional Chinese medicine and called TCM, and like looking at how that correlates to my health and doing some stuff with that, I am realizing my intestines. It's really a few things. Lungs for grief, obviously, is something I'm working through. Intestines is definitely one. Kidneys and my bladder, those are tied together, like some infections that I've been working through on those that holds fear. And basically those 4 things. So it actually makes a lot of sense though when I get on a dry fast that is giving my intestines a break. And they're like, cool, now we're gonna get to work cleaning and healing and repairing and all that stuff. And I breathe better. I feel like I'm breathing better. Isn't that interesting? Just an observation. Another thing is that yesterday I did some muscle testing, and it's muscle testing now that it's time for me that I can start working out again. Fan-freaking-tastic. For the last, quite a few months, it's muscle tested that I should take a step back from working out and focus on detoxing and healing and repairing and getting herbs into my system and just like rest and repair. And it's very difficult for your body to do 2 opposing tasks at the same time all the time, especially when you're working on building your energy back up. Like working out, when you really go hard and you're tearing muscles and rebuilding, as opposed to detoxing, trying to get stuff out of your system, it's like it's easier to give your body just one task to focus on at one time. So I did that, but it's kind of cool that I'm getting back into that. So yeah, I'm gonna now slowly start phasing into working out again. I'll slowly just do some workouts here and get my push-ups and my routine and everything going, and then probably go get another gym membership somewhere. By the way, if you can't tell, I'm getting a little tan. I was out by the pool all day today, but guys, the freaking women are just beautiful. they're everywhere. And I'm like, it's funny because it's such a dilemma right now. I'm not trying to get a girlfriend because I know that's going to distract me, and I know I'm going to end up just clapping those cheeks, and like it's going to oppose what I'm doing with this semen retention streak, getting to 365 days. So I don't want to derail my progress, but at the same time, it's like, holy crap, dude, the women have just been everywhere. And like the women I've been running into, I made videos about it today that we'll have posted before this, of like giving me the choosing signals. They're literally just waiting for me to ask them out, waiting for me to tell them to come over. And it's like, but I'm not, because I don't want to derail this thing. So what I'm saying is, it's funny because I get back from the pool, and even though I'm horned up and like just not trying to go there, I come back with so much like testosterone built up. I'm like, dude, I just want to start working out again, and like aiming this back at working out and just like building muscle again and getting ripped, and like, screw it. Even if I'm not trying to go get a girlfriend, I might as well get shredded again, you know, now that my body's telling me I can start working out again. I might as well get shredded and make them wish I was wanting to do that, you know? Why the heck not? So there's that. So I will be starting to work out more. 3, I'm still, well, I guess this is a good one. I'm so much more motivated again, guys, to get my diet locked in. Like, you've heard me talk about this stuff on this channel a lot. And like last year, I was going really intensely into detoxing and diet and just all of that stuff. Then took a season here, slowed down from that, focused on some other stuff. And now I'm getting that urge back again. So I went and bought a bunch of vegetables, and I'm going to be juicing a lot and like slowly starting to get back into that. So I'm really excited about that. And just even too, just like having to sit down with myself. I'm like, bro, I had a heart-to-heart chat with myself the last day of like, Jason, bro, listen, I know food is like this last piece that you've been using to numb yourself with, and to almost like slow your progress when it feels like it's too much and just everything is too much on this SR journey. It's like, but you can tell today we just gave our intestines a break, and you can breathe better, right? You're thinking better. You're more optimistic. I'm motivated. Guys, the amount of videos that I've made today and the amount of like work that I'm going to do after this for the network and all this other stuff that I'm doing, and like, I'm on a roll today. I'm freaking crushing it. And it's because I firmly believe because my intestines got a break. So, just having a heart-to-heart chat. I'm like, bro, when you get stressed at night, just remember this. Like, remember fast food. It's like, oh yeah, that can numb you. It's a lower vibrational food, and it will slow your vibration down a little bit for a little while, which is, I think, why part of my body is like, just, that's the last thing that it's like grasping onto, is I'm just full sending this thing into SR, and my vibration is just raising in just as a byproduct of that. So sometimes it feels like fast food is like this last ditch effort to just like slow down and hold on to that previous version of myself. But I'm just having a chat of like, okay, bro, like it's time to lock that in again. And we don't need to be doing fast food anymore. Let's lock in. Let's get the juicing going. Let's get a plan set up, you know, start doing all this stuff again. It's like, if I'm not, whatever, if I'm craving a burger, we're gonna make ground beef and eggs, you know? We're gonna make steak, you know? Lock that in. You know, if I'm craving some of this other stuff, I'm gonna go get some broccoli and asparagus. I'm gonna steam that stuff. I'm gonna eat that stuff instead. And when I start to do that, guys, I just feel better. I operate better. My gut feels better. So that is where I'm at, kind of across the board there. Again, mentally, I'm feeling more optimistic again. There was a few weeks here where I was just holding on, guys. It was, if you know, you know. I don't know how else to say it, but on this SR journey, stuff starts coming up. The grief that's been coming up, the emotions, just like getting in my head about this stuff, the anger, the frustration, all of it. It's like, you can get stuck in that rut, and it is a bitch to get out of. And if you do find yourself there, guys, I'm telling you, the dry fasting, 12 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours, you're going to be like, whoa, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated. So it does feel like I've kind of pushed myself out of that, and I'm back to this more optimistic approach of like, okay, I'm gonna get things accomplished. I've got huge lists of things that I'm wanting to do, ideas, work, just next level stuff, ways that I can bring value to the world, improve myself. So I'm excited to kind of start hitting this next wave. And I think there is something too, guys, about learning to give yourself grace, because not everything gets to be, oh, it's getting better on the SSR journey. It's not just straight up 45-degree angle or whatever. Like, that's not how it works. There's waves, growth. Oh, now more healing, flatlines, growth, healing. Oh, no. Okay, now I'm just kind of adjusting to the energy for a while. Wow, okay, is it still working? Okay, more energy, you know? It's like a freaking roller coaster. And I like to say, you wouldn't be riding the ride if it was just this. You wouldn't care. So I guess be grateful that it feels like a roller coaster. So that is where it feels like I am now, just kind of like, okay, ready to start leveling up again, locking in, getting in the zone. And I also think, guys, I had opportunities here to lock down, especially one girl in particular today. Like, she was begging for it. And historically, I had the line in my head. I was wanting to say the line. I knew exactly how it would have panned out from other similar situations that have happened in the past. But if I did that, I wouldn't clap the cheeks, you know, whatever, I wouldn't have all this crazy energy right now where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get working out now. And I'm like, I pushed myself kind of out of that rut. It's like, damn, if I would have gone and just thrown my energy away like that, I wouldn't have it to like hit this next level and start to like build and get myself better and start working on stuff. And like, I'm just trying to keep that in mind of like, bro, there will come a time and a place at a point where, yeah, we can pick a high value woman